Oh man, it is about that time again where we get something scary. Who's ready? Because I have something that you can't find unless you actually try. But then again, I found it by total accident. So picture this. I was out of the country, out of these United States, in Mexico, south of the border. I was just driving around minding my own business. All of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, almost had a heart attack. Because I saw Charles staring me down. I was like, there's no way he followed me to a different country. But it was. It was true. It was Charles Lee Ray. It was Chucky. I saw him. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure he's coming to get me. But what if I beat him to the punch? What if I turn around this car that I'm in and go grab him, lock him in the trunk, and take him back to the United States where I can keep a close eye on him so he can't hurt anybody? Well, guess what? That's what I did, and I got him right here with me. I'm about to introduce y'all to my new buddy. Not Buddy. Not Buddy. Does anyone like Buddy? Do you like Buddy? Let me know if you like Buddy or if you prefer Chucky, because I feel like it's kind of mixed, although Chucky, Buddy, it's like 90-10. Landslide. So without further ado, Chucky, you ready? I think he's ready. Dun, 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 dun. Done! Hey, Buddy! This is weird. I don't like it being Buddy, because now when I say Buddy, all I do is think about Buddy. But right here, we have the new piece de resistance on my collection. We have Chucky. So this thing right here is hand-painted. Somewhat handcrafted. I'm sure they have some sort of mold, but this is made out of basically some clay, resin, and it's more or less supposed to be a piggy bank. And I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I would love to put my money in this. But then as I was thinking about it, I'm like, hold on. You can put money in the top right here through this little slit. But I was thinking, how do you get the money back out? I was looking at the bottom. I was like, okay, there's probably a little hole. Looked at the bottom. There's nothing here. So that got me thinking. The only way to get the money out that you put inside Chucky is with a hammer. You gotta BAM! Kill him. And I'm like, I'm not killing my best friend till the end. At the end, maybe. Maybe. But I'm not gonna be busting him open trying to get my money back. So I'm not gonna be putting any money in here. Although somebody did tell me, they're like, hey, you could drill a hole in the bottom. I was like, too much work and I don't want to hurt my boy. But we got Chucky right here, and I'm actually noticing something on the back. This is actually kind of cool if it is what I think it is. It looks like there's a little signature here from the artist who hand painted this, or put the whole thing together, made the mold, all that good stuff. I don't know, but I didn't see this. Looks like it says Paul or something. I don't know. Pal, Raz, I don't know. It says something there. You guys can let me know if you guys can read that. But overall, this is looking like a very good collectible to add to my collection. We have the blue overalls. Now the overalls, they're not super detailed with, as you can see with my little buddy right here. Buddy. Buddy, 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 buddy. I gotta get that out of my vocabulary. I don't want to ever say buddy ever again. Although to be fair, Buddy wasn't that bad, but he's not my Chucky. Hashtag not my Chucky. Down below in the comments. You guys take care of that right there. So he doesn't have all the little tools and little gadgets that he has on the overalls in the movie and on more detailed models, but he does have a striped shirt, which only has red, white, and blue. None of the green, none of the pink, none of the gray. And I guess there's not really any white on this to begin with. Kind of weird, but it looks very nice. Overall, it has a great design of Chucky. We do have the same red shoes, although they are a bit redder than the actual shoes that are more of a burgundy color. He does hold a knife in his right hand, which looks awesome. Over on the back, we could take a look at his hair. We have his nice ginger hair, although it is a lot darker in this rendition of Chucky than it is in real life. And then if we move on to his face, look at his face. Nice skin tone, looking good, have all the nice scrapes, scratches, cuts, bruises, all that good stuff on his face. His face is basically fallen off. We do have the stitches all over here, looking great, looking magnificent. Dark eyes, looking into death. Because if Chucky's coming at you and you're not prepared, you're looking at death. Pretty obvious. He's standing on a green mound, which is pretty cool. He's climbing up a hill or something. I'm not sure. Now that I think about it, when was the last time he was actually on a green pasture? I don't know, but it does go together well with the overall design of this statue. If we take a look at the front, buttons, smile, menacing look. He does look exactly like Chucky, and this is very cool, very scary. He actually has a big slice going down the left side of his body right here, which is actually pretty nice because, you know, it was a little bit of a struggle when I was trying to get him in my car. I kind of had to pull out my pocket knife. It's technically illegal to have weapons in Mexico, but with Chucky I made an exception and had to protect myself. So now if we actually do a quick side-by-side comparison of the new statue along with my Mezco Chucky, we can see how the colors look very different because, you know, it's harder to paint than it is to get a plastic molding of Chucky's face in the correct color. Stitching looks actually on point. The scrapes, they're all there. Look at that. All of them. All the slices. Look at that. You can take a look at his eyes. The ones on the left definitely look a lot scary because they are so dark and menacing. He has the same expression on his face. They did a very good job at getting his likeness down into this clay. Now if we take a look at his hand, I did notice his hand doesn't have a scratch on here. No stitching, so that's a little bit off, but you can easily add that yourself if you really wanted to. If we take a look on the other side, same thing going on. Basic hands. Chucky, it's not your time to talk right now. Shh. We have basic hands on the left side, very on point. I just noticed actually the buttons on his overalls are gray over here, but red over here. He doesn't have good guys written on his chest, but obviously this is easy stuff. You could easily paint this to your heart's content if you want to make it as accurate as possible. Going down to the shoes, both red shoes, just different shades along with some shoelaces, and we can't see the bottom, so we can't see these little designs. So I'm gonna just imagine that they're down there because who knows, they might be. Probably not, but in my imagination they are, because out of sight, out of mind, you can't tell, it's definitely going to be there. And if we flip it over to the back, we can take a look at the hair. Hair looks crazy just like on this doll, just different shades of red and orange or whatever color this is, amber, ember, whatever, blue, blue, blue. We got blue over here, looking very nice, and this is a really good size. This is actually, it's not actually quite, but it is very close to a life-size replica of Chucky, looking very cool. Now, let's see, you stand over here because I'm dealing with my new buddy. He's a little bigger, he can protect me from you, but I don't know if I can protect me from him, so just keep your guard up. But over here, looking good, I'm looking right at him, and this is pretty scary. I do like that it's a statue, because guess what, I can just lay it up like this, put it on the side of my room, and bam, he's just staring me down. And he's always going to be standing because this is a solid base, as you can hear. Hollow inside because you can fill it up with money. Now, if somebody really wants to mess with me, whether it's one of these Chuckies or just literally anybody who comes over to my house, they can put a quarter inside of his head, and then it's going to be rattling around in there forever until I shatter him and take it out and then try to glue him back together. Do you guys think if I was to shatter him, I would be able to put him back together and make him look exactly like this? I think not. I feel like that is definitely impossible, and I'm not even gonna try. I'm still trying to figure out what that says on the back. I think it says Paul, or does it say pal? It might say pal. I see P-A-L, possibly. That's actually pretty cool if it says pal. He's your buddy, he's your pal, he's your best friend to the end. And he's my best friend to the end. I really like the design of this. You guys let me know what you guys think of this awesome little statue. As far as I know, you can't get these anywhere. So I was very surprised to see them just sitting there on the side of the road. I was like, whoa. And this was actually the last one too. So I was like, okay, that's very cool. I'm definitely gonna get that. Only cost me 20 bucks. Now, in Mexican pesos, that's 400. So it cost me 400 pesos, guys. But I got him right here, brought him back to the States. And wow, I'm very excited to add this to my collection. Looks very cool. Man, I can't wait to get some more. I hope I can find some more. That would be great, because this one right here looks awesome. And just getting things that are more custom made and harder to come by, that's great, because these, anyone can just go get this on the internet. It's very easy. But with this one right here, it's near impossible to find one unless you go looking for one. And when you're going to look for one, it's pretty hard to find, because you have to find the exact spot that he is at in order to bring him home. And then you got to go across the border through customs, and they're like, hold on, hold on. Who's that guy in the back? I'm like, what guy? They're like, the guy with the knife. I'm like, what knife? They're like, the guy that looks like Chucky! I'm like, it's just my best friend to the end. And they're like, hold on, you gotta go to secondary inspection, because you're not allowed to have weapons, you're not allowed to bring serial killers across the border into America. And yet, here we are. I made it through. I'm not sure what happened, because they did separate us when we went through the secondary inspection. They left me in the car and they took him in for questioning, and he just came out and he's like, go. I'm like, what do you mean go? He's like, they said go, go, go! And I was like, okay, go! And we took off, and here we are. We made it. I was wondering why I saw lights flashing behind me and what was going on, because I heard sirens, but he's like, go, don't look back, just go. I was like, okay, and I just kept going and going and going until I got home. But now we're here and everything's been fine. Although now that I just told everybody this story... Chucky! What did you do?! This could end badly, because now everybody knows. You guys can keep a secret, right? We're all best friends to the end, so we gotta look out for each other. So don't tell anybody the story I just told you. I don't know why I just told you that. I should have just kept it to myself. Probably shouldn't have showed you guys my new friend. Huh. You know what? You live and you learn, and you die if you play with Chucky and he doesn't like you. But it is the way it is. Life's too short to take it too seriously. That's why we have Chucky here, to make everything worthwhile. But man, FBI's gonna come knocking on my door, huh? It was nice knowing you guys. Ah!